Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Words I Choose to Live By. We're about to join with our friends over on Amazon Live. We're glad you all could be with us today. Going to go ahead and bring in our friends on Instagram as well. We have all three of our co-hosts with us today, so I'm excited about this as we're in week number 5. Week number 5 of my book, Words I Choose to Live By. If you don't have your copy, we'll remind you how to be able to get it. And we welcome our friends joining us on Amazon Live today for Words I Choose to Live By. We're in week number 5, if you can believe it. And here in 2025, if you guys are new to us on Amazon, welcome. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button. You see that here in this corner or down below. We also will see the books by our co-hosts. We're excited to welcome back Dr. Velma Bagby, Melissa Banks, Tina Siemens. Hello to everyone. How's everyone doing?
We're good.
Doing
I'm
well.
good.
Good. Can you believe we made it to the end of the first month of 2025 already? I
It's
think it's
so
going to
much
be one of
going
those
on.
years that just flies by.
So much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we lost Melissa. Yeah, I think we lost her. So
No.
hopefully we'll be able to get her back in. Well, for those of you joining us on social media, if you guys have not gotten your copy of the book, you will find the link that will bring you guys over to Amazon to be able to get it. Also, of course, for those who are joining us on Amazon, you'll see the book highlighted there. In week number 5, the message is you have potential. There
Yeah.
is nothing on this earth that is beyond your reach if only you will do the work necessary to achieve it. Do not stop. Do not be defeated. You will win. Melissa just sent me a message. She just lost internet, so hopefully she'll be back with us. So this message to me is so important, is especially as we're wrapping up this week, wrapping up the first month of the year, and that is that a lot of times people set these goals for themselves. Some people have resolutions, right?
Right.
And they may feel like because they have not done something so far, that it is not possible. And really, for me, I tell people I start every day at zero because
Mm,
I look at every day. For one thing, if I woke up, to me, that's a brand new beginning because
exactly.
that is a blessing in itself. So I don't try to focus so much on what didn't happen yesterday. I really try to think
Right.
about the full potential
Right.
of the day. So Tina, I'm going to begin with you on this one. How important has it been for you to realize your own potential and what's possible?
Wow. But starting this week, since yesterday, when my third book came out, to be on the market, like I would have 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I would never have dreamt that today would happen. And here we are.
Yeah.
I am just beyond excited and grateful for me not having stopped when things were hard and it didn't seem like it was achievable, but one step at a time.
Yeah.
Like my books, The Little Sandals That Could, one step at a time, we can achieve many new heights that today we may not think possible. But if we keep going, those heights are achievable. And so I am just on such an unknown charted territory with what can be ahead of me. And so I'm just grateful for the opportunity to have today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, and as Tina just brought up, her new book, Post Oak, is out
Yay.
now here on Amazon. We have it highlighted for you guys in the carousel on the Amazon side. So make sure you guys do get your copy of it. We're going to remind you of that. Dr. Bam, I'm going to ask you the same question. How important has it been for you as you kind of look at the day to kind of remember your own potential and what's possible?
I think it has to be at the forefront all the time because you never know throughout the day what's going to happen, what thing can be thrown into your path that will disrupt what you're trying to do in the day. So I think it's important to always remember that all things are possible. When I looked at that word potential, it means possibilities, and so all things are possible to those who believe. It's up to you. I mean, God can download everything that He wanted to download in you in terms of what He hoped you would accomplish while you're here on this earth. But if you don't believe, nothing gets activated. So it's important that we acknowledge the fact that it is possible, and whom He did foreknow, He also predestinated, which means that He knew beforehand who you were destined to become, what you were destined to accomplish. And so He knew that beforehand. It's up to us to believe what we should believe about ourselves. So I think it's very important.
Yeah. I think that is the big thing. Hello to you, Wendy Orsett. Good to be to see you over there on YouTube. Glad you could join us. I see you guys also over there on Amazon. Again, if you guys have any questions or comments for our co-hosts, make sure you guys do put those in the chat. As they are talking, you will be able to see me highlighting their books. Like as I mentioned earlier, we highlighted Tina's new book, Post Oak. You guys can get it right there on Amazon for Dr. Velma there. We were just highlighting her Wild Journal that is out now, her latest bestseller as well. So again, make sure you guys do pick those up too. And again, we're going to let you know how to stay connected with our audience as well as we're going throughout our conversation. I want to go to this next point here, and that is that it says this in this particular message: do not stop, do not be defeated, you will win. And so I want to start with you with this, Dr. Velma. You know, I think sometimes, I know I'm a big proponent of self-talk.
Mhm.
And it's great to be able to have other people encourage you, but sometimes you have to look in that figurative mirror and say to yourself, you know, I'm not going to be defeated. I'm not going to stop. How important has it been for you to encourage yourself, Dr. Velma, as you're facing challenges in your life?
You know, I was reading something I believe that Earl Hall posted yesterday about, no, it was in his new book, Mind
Mm,
Your Business, about
mm,
not focusing so much on what we think the outcome should be, such as money. It's
mm.
not always about that. It really is about your achieving and accomplishing what you set out to do.
Yeah.
Let all of that happen when it's supposed to happen, but don't just focus on that. Make sure that you are serving your audience. And so when I think of that, it's important for me to remember that every day, that I have a goal to accomplish. I've been given a task, and it's the task that I'm focused on, not necessarily what I'm hoping it would produce, which we all are believing it will produce something, that it will resonate with the audience that we're trying to reach, all of that. But the first thing I have to focus on is making sure that I accomplish the task. And that's what's important. Let the possibilities be what they are, because I have to trust and believe that if I'm doing what I've been called to do, the outcome and the fruit will be shown soon. It's not up to me when to show the fruit. The fruit will show up when it's supposed to. So I try to focus on the task at hand.
Love that. Pumpkin Spice, hello to you over there on IG. Good to see you. Tina, what about for yourself? How important has it been for you as you face challenges to make sure you're encouraging yourself and speaking life into yourself?
Mhm,
So often I will say my subtitle of Seminoles, Some People Never Give Up,
mhm,
that subtitle alone keeps me accountable. I don't remember exactly how that came because I just know in my family's history the difficult journeys they faced. And we all face very, very difficult valleys. But we always look toward the mountaintop because then we will have a broader view of
yeah.
our circumstances. And so that title alone keeps me accountable so often when things are really hard or something seems impossible, then I will remind myself of that subtitle. I am one of those that will never give up. And through Christ's strength, I can do
Yep.
everything. So
Yep.
I'm just so grateful for the possibilities that each day holds. That if we don't allow defeat to be front and center of our mindset, then the possibilities are endless of what we can achieve that day.
So true. Such a great reminder. I want to say for those who are just tuning in, welcome. You're watching Words I Choose to Live By. We're here on Amazon Live, but we're simulcasting on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and on Instagram. We're talking about week number 5 from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. You guys can see it there. The message is you have potential. And of course, the new edition of the book is right here. This is the 10-year anniversary. But we've been talking about this importance of recognizing our potential. I thought we had Melissa there for a second. We lost her again. She's having some internet issues, everyone. Something that we can definitely all
Yeah.
relate to from time to
Yeah.
time. But it goes to this point then, Tina, when it comes to our audience. What do you hope the audience realizes about the importance of their own potential?
First of all, I would say make a mental note or physically write a note of what your goal is for today. And once you have that in sight, then you can start building on that goal. But if until you know your why and your purpose in life, then you will not be able to, you'll be like a ship without a rudder. You'll be tossed back and forth. But for those who do not know their why in life, then I would encourage you, find that purpose first, and then you'll be able to just already know that those tools that you were created for to do are already in your possession. All you have to do is activate them then. So I think the most important thing is for anyone to know their purpose and their why.
Mhm.
Love that. So good. We have Melissa here. So while we have her, everyone, I'm going to go to her and ask all three questions. because
Tell us, Melissa.
I was trying.
Melissa,
We
great to
know.
see you. Great to see you. So, Melissa, we started off by talking about. Let me go ahead and highlight your book too. Look, I got so excited to see you back. I forgot to highlight your book. Let me highlight Melissa's newest book here.
Tell them,
There it is.
Melissa.
So we got your new book highlighted there, Melissa. So, Melissa, how important has it been for you to recognize your own potential?
Oh wow, it's been a struggle. It's okay to admit that it was a struggle initially because all that noise you have in your head guide your thoughts and your action. So I had a whole lot of noise that I had to work through to believe that I can be all I want to be. So it was a process, and it's still a process every day because life comes at you in all different ways. So it's a process, but today I can get up no matter how hard the day is, no matter how hard things are happening, no matter what it's looking like in front of me, because I learned that it's not just what it looks like in front of you. You keep going, and as you keep going, you get to the wins, you get to the success, and you get to where you want to be. Because as long as you keep believing in yourself, as long as you keep taking actions to get you there, you can move through those moments that you don't see that potential, and it keeps coming back to you. I say to anybody, it's not easy, it's not every day, but the important thing is change the language in your head. Make sure you're giving yourself some positive language and you moving forward and continuing to move in action. And that's
Yeah.
not just believing in yourself, but taking the action that's necessary.
Yes.
I also had asked Melissa about the importance of self-talk. In this message, I mentioned, do not stop, do not be defeated, you will win. How important has that self-talk been for you, not waiting on others to affirm you, but to make sure that you're affirming yourself?
It's the difference in day and night. And one of the things I really liked about this is when you said, do not be defeated,
Yes.
because you're your biggest thing. You will cause yourself to be defeated because you would lean into those things that are happening. You would lean into what other people are saying. I've been there. You can be sitting around family and having a great time, and then somebody says that thing. It's that thing that kicks you into that place of feeling like you're not worthy, the feeling like, oh, you should have made it by now. You've been doing it all this time and you're still there. Those types of things, if you allow them to sow into your spirit, will cause you to feel defeated. What I have learned is to replace that language. I don't listen to it. I don't give it any energy. I don't repeat it. I don't lean into it. And when you make that conscious decision that, you know what, it's not what you think about me, it's what I think about me, it's what God has already told me I am, and that's who I'm moving forward to. And that gets you through those moments of feeling defeated. It's all, you have all the control. You decide what you allow in you and what you put out of you.
Yes.
Such a great reminder. I just asked Tina, Melissa, the third question, and so I'm going to ask you the third question while we make sure we have you. And that is, what would you say to our audience about the importance of recognizing their potential as we're wrapping up the first month of 2025?
Oh my gosh, that's where it begins, guys. It's
Yeah.
recognizing what you see in yourself. That's been the key for me. And that's why you hear me talk about affirmations every single day, no matter what's happening, no matter what your life is looking like, no matter that you don't see it yet. But if you get up believing and saying those affirmations from your gut, I mean, speaking them out loud, not just thinking them in here, saying them from your gut. And as you begin to say it, you say it over and over again, you will believe it and your actions will show it as you go forward. I'm excited about what's coming next because I know that what I see in front of me today is not what my destiny is. I have to get to my destiny. And the only way you can get to your destiny is believing in yourself and believing those words that you speak to yourself.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Thank you for that, Melissa. Dr. Velma, same question to you. What would you say to our audience about the importance of recognizing their potential?
If you spend your time relying on or counting on positive affirmations from everybody else, you're just going to waste your time, because there are going to be negative things that come your way, but you must know who you are and what you have been called to do. You must affirm it within yourself. And I love the fact that Melissa is back because she's the queen of affirmations. And that is so important to you every day. I didn't have an inner circle. I didn't have a tribe when I started out. It was just me and God. So I relied on him and his word to help push me through. So I had to trust his promises and trust what he said I was to accomplish. And those were my affirmations in the beginning. I had to use that. And so whatever you need to do, whether it's God, your faith, or affirmations, uh, don't rely so heavily on what other people have to say about you.
Yeah.
You have to internalize that and believe that yourself. That's going to be what gets you through the storms, the difficulties, the things that you need to overcome. It's believing in you and knowing that all things are possible because this is who God called you to be.
Love that. Such a great reminder. Key Lovely, hello to you over there on IG. Again, everyone, this is message number 5 from my book, Words I Choose to Live By. Again, if you have not gotten your copy of it, I'm highlighting for you guys in the carousel over on the Amazon side. If you guys have not gotten your copy of the other co-host books, make sure you guys do that as well. And again, remember, as we're wrapping up this
Mhm.
first month of January, it's gone so fast. Don't let anyone put a deadline or expiration date on your
Mm-mm.
goals and dreams.
Yeah.
Every day that you're alive, you have a brand new opportunity to do something amazing. So take full advantage of that. And don't beat yourself up about what has not happened already, but realize the possibilities that are in front of you and the opportunity and the gift you have of today, because that really is all that matters. I appreciate all of you as always. Melissa, let our audience know, how can they stay connected with you?
You can stay connected with me at themelissabanks.com. You can listen to some inspiring conversations from all the ladies that talk to us on our podcast. You can connect with us on all of our social medias. Those links are right there. Everything we do is right there at themelissabanks.com.
Thank you for that, Melissa. Tina, again, congratulations to you on your newest bestseller, Post Oak. Congratulations, 3 books, 3 bestsellers. How can our audience stay connected with you?
Thank you so much for that. And I would love to hear from you. I'm on all social media platforms as Tina Siemens. That's Siemens. And you can email me at seminalthebook@gmail.com.
Love that. And Dr. Velma, how can they stay connected with you?
I'm on social media platforms as Dr. Velma Bagby, and you can also subscribe to my website where you can connect with all of the things that I'm doing, as well as my LinkedIn, my Linktree, sorry, where you can take a glimpse of some of the projects that I've accomplished. So feel free to connect with me in those means.
Love it. Love it. Again, thanks to all of you. Another great show. Looking forward to having you back with us next week.
Sounds good. Thank you.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Words I Choose to Live By. Again, if you guys are joining us on the Amazon platform, make sure you guys do hit that follow button. You see that here in this corner or down below. Zador, hello to you. Good to be able to see you over there on IG. Glad you could be with us. Those joining us on social media, if you guys came in late, don't worry. The replay will be available for you guys no matter what platform you're joining us on. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.